There's a unique magic that stirs in the early hours, a stillness that quietly whispers your name. When you first open your eyes, the world has yet to fully claim your attention. No emails, no pressing obligations, just a gentle space of possibility. In this fleeting morning silence lies an invitation for transformation. If you listen, truly listen, to a message of love and empowerment before the day unfolds, you create room for miracles to slip into your life almost effortlessly. Consider how most days begin. A buzzing alarm, a quick glance at the phone, a hurried mental list of tasks. It's a routine so commonplace that we rarely question its impact on our well-being. Yet by starting your morning differently, stepping into even a few moments of peaceful reflection, you shift not just your mood, but your entire energy field. This simple act of intentional silence can radiate through the rest of your day, clearing a path for blessings you might otherwise overlook. Imagine what it would feel like if each sunrise felt like a gentle hand on your shoulder, guiding you toward peace and clarity. That's the essence we're cultivating here. We're inviting you to carve out a sacred pause, one where you can absorb affirmations of self-love and recognition of your worthiness. It's not about ignoring life's challenges. It's about greeting them from a higher vantage point of inner harmony. Today, let your morning be a gift you give yourself. Picture the sun rising, the world slowly awakening, and you sitting in quiet reception of affirming words. This practice is a statement that you matter, that the pace of daily life won't drown out the song of your soul. Whether you're facing uncertainty, yearning for deeper purpose, or simply craving a more uplifting routine, this morning silence can be your doorway to the miracle of renewed perspective. So find a comfortable position, breathe in the promise of a brand new day, and allow your heart to open to what comes next. There's nothing to force here, no strenuous tasks, just the gentle expansion of your spirit as you welcome this message in silence. If you've ever doubted the power of a single moment, let this practice show you otherwise. For in one quiet, intentional breath, everything can begin to shift. Affirm softly, I greet this new day with an open heart. I trust in life's loving support to bring me a miracle of healing and joy. And with that, we journey onward into the potent realm of morning stillness. Prepare to discover how the simplest dawn rituals can become the spark of a lifelong transformation. Let's explore how these early moments can cradle your intentions and nurture your well-being so profoundly that a miracle, big or small, just might change your life forever. There is a soft, unspoken power woven into the moments right after you awaken. Before the noise of the world floods in, you stand at a threshold between the peaceful realm of sleep and the vibrant awareness of daily life. In this place, the mind is uniquely receptive, a gently opened door waiting to greet the day's first impressions. When you choose to fill that space with deliberate stillness, you give yourself a priceless opportunity, the chance to connect with your own soul before external demands take hold. Many of us leap from bed straight into to-do lists or mental chatter about the day ahead. We might check our phones or replay the events of yesterday, unconsciously carrying old energies into the present. This habit can weigh heavily on your spirit, making you feel reactive rather than proactive. But by pausing, even for just a few minutes, you invite a whole new kind of experience. You allow an inner hush to settle, creating a vessel for insights, gratitude, and calm to flow in. Think of it as giving your psyche a gentle embrace. Throughout the night, your mind and body have been processing emotions, healing cells, and recharging. Now, in the dawn's early light, you can consciously honor that delicate balance between rest and activity. Instead of rushing to fill your thoughts, you can let them settle like flakes of snow in a globe. You might notice your breath in a way you usually don't, or you might catch a fleeting sense of peace that reminds you of your innate wholeness. In this sacred morning silence, your entire being is more open to absorbing affirmations of love, possibility, and self-worth. Words that might feel hollow during the hectic day can resonate deeply in the hush of early morning. When you quietly affirm, "I am enough. I am worthy of a life filled with peace and joy," you're planting seeds in the most fertile soil your mind has to offer. This effortless process helps reprogram limiting beliefs buried in your subconscious, nurturing them into supportive truths. Some people like to place a hand over their heart as they breathe in these fresh moments of awakening. You might mentally scan your body, noticing any tension from sleep. Then gently exhale, letting that tension dissolve. If a worry surfaces, acknowledge it with compassion, like a passing cloud, and reaffirm your place in this new day. I am here, and I welcome the miracle of being alive. Even a simple statement like this can profoundly shift your emotional state. Remember, you needn't commit to a lengthy routine. Even 2 or 3 minutes of devoted silence can pave the way for greater clarity and self-connection. Over time, you may find yourself craving this quiet interlude, eager to begin your day from a space of calm rather than chaos. This is where miracles, both grand and subtle, can sneak into your life, giving you the sense that you're cocooned in a gentle embrace the moment you wake. Now let's explore how to use this quiet juncture to infuse your day with empowering affirmations that guide your thoughts toward brighter horizons. Imagine stepping onto a brand new canvas every morning. There are no marks, no smudges, just endless possibilities. Affirmations act as the first brushstrokes, shaping the scene you'll paint over the coming hours. By deliberately choosing positive words, you infuse your mind with the energy of hope, courage, and self-worth. And there's no better time to harness this power than in those tender moments after you rise, when your subconscious is still soft and impressionable. Affirmations aren't hollow phrases, they're catalysts for transformation. When you say, "I am worthy of all good things," you're not denying life's challenges. Instead, you're affirming that despite obstacles, you're open to receiving and recognizing blessings. Over time, repetition of such statements can shift the default setting of your inner dialogue from doubt to optimism. Morning silence amplifies this effect, as your mind is far less cluttered by external inputs. You might choose a single affirmation each week to truly anchor in your consciousness. Perhaps it's about health. I nourish my body with love and gratitude. Or maybe it's career-oriented. I am open to inspired opportunities that bring abundance. Whatever resonates, speak it gently, or even internally, each morning before the day's tasks loom large. Let these words linger, like a soothing hum in the background of your mind. One trick to deepen this practice is to pair affirmations with physical gestures. For instance, while placing your feet on the floor for the first time, you could affirm, "I step forward in confidence and grace." Or as you open your curtains, say, I welcome the light of a new day, illuminating my path. Linking spoken words with tangible action creates a powerful synergy, embedding the message in your muscle memory. You might notice that certain doubts pop up as you speak these affirmations. Thoughts like, who am I kidding? Or, this feels silly. That's normal. It's merely a sign that your old conditioning is surfacing. Instead of fighting these doubts, recognize them as indicators of where your beliefs need the most gentle healing. Keep repeating your affirmations anyway, trusting that consistent practice gradually dissolves resistance. Moreover, consider writing down your morning affirmation on a small note and keeping it by your bed. Each dawn, reread it, letting the words resonate in the silence. If you keep a journal, jot down any feelings, insights, or experiences that arise from this daily ritual. Over time, you may see patterns revealing how your affirmations tangibly shape your attitude, decisions, and even external circumstances. In the end, affirmations are like planting seeds. You won't see a full garden bloom overnight, but with steady care, vibrant blossoms inevitably appear. And when the first light of day finds you tending to these mental seeds, you ensure they grow in the best possible conditions. Now that you know how powerful these statements can be, let's move toward nurturing a deeper sense of self-love and compassion, the emotional backbone that supports every miracle waiting to unfold. From the moment you awaken, your thoughts and emotions begin to shape how you'll meet the world. By intentionally practicing self-love and compassion, you create a supportive inner environment that gently nourishes both your body and spirit. This isn't about vanity or selfishness. It's about understanding that how you treat yourself sets the tone for everything else in your life, including your ability to receive daily miracles. Self-love means pausing to acknowledge your inherent worth before the day's judgments creep in. It's catching your reflection in the mirror and offering a kind smile rather than jumping straight to self-critique. In the quiet of morning, you might place one hand on your heart and another on your abdomen, softly affirming, I honor myself. I am open to the love within me, and I allow it to heal my day. Notice any sensations. Maybe there's warmth or a subtle calm. That's your body responding to your gentle care. Compassion is the sister of self-love, and it begins by accepting every facet of who you are, the parts you're proud of, as well as the imperfections you might be tempted to hide. Sometimes we wake up carrying a residue of regret or sadness from the previous day. Instead of shaming yourself for these emotions, bring them into the light of morning stillness. Acknowledge them with kindness. I see you, and I'm learning from you. This stance transforms pain into a teacher rather than an enemy. By starting your day with this compassionate approach, you disarm the harsh inner critic that might otherwise set the tone. Think of it as creating an emotional safety net. When you don't feel threatened by your own self-judgment, you're more flexible and resilient when facing the day's uncertainties. This subtle shift in attitude can spark the miracle of grace, allowing you to handle challenges without internal turmoil. One practice to deepen compassion is a brief self-hug. It might sound unusual, but physically wrapping your arms around your torso, even for a few seconds, sends a comforting signal to your nervous system. Combine this with a gentle thought. I am here for myself. I deserve kindness today. With time, you'll find your emotional reflex shifts toward gentleness, replacing old habits of criticism or impatience. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate all difficulties from your life. Rather, it's to move through those difficulties with a tender heart. When you show yourself compassion at dawn, you prime your mind to remain calm and understanding throughout the day. This opens the door for synchronicities, those little miracles that seem to happen when you're in a flow of self-acceptance. In the next section, we'll build on these foundations of love and compassion by exploring a simple yet powerful visualization technique. Allowing your mind to picture a beautiful, successful day helps you align your actions with your highest aspirations, creating the fertile ground in which miracles can truly flourish. Once you've honored your own worth and embraced a spirit of compassion, you're ready to envision the day as a tapestry of possibility. Visualization is a gentle yet potent tool for aligning your thoughts, emotions, and intentions toward positive outcomes. When done in the serene hush of morning, it works like a quiet prayer or a statement of trust in life's willingness to collaborate with you. Begin by finding a comfortable position. Maybe you're still in bed, or perhaps you've moved to a cozy chair by the window. Close your eyes if it feels right, and take a deep, nourishing breath. With your exhale, release any tension lingering from yesterday. Then, softly guide your mind to imagine the hours ahead. See yourself moving through your day with confidence and ease. Visualize those key moments that might otherwise bring anxiety, like an important meeting or a tough conversation, playing out harmoniously. Try to add sensory details, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the sound of laughter with coworkers or loved ones, the taste of a well-deserved cup of tea. Even a few seconds of such enriched imagery can shift your emotional tone. You're basically sending a loving memo to your brain and body about what you'd like to experience, and you're doing so at a time when your mind is open and unguarded. If your thoughts drift to worry or doubt, perhaps you imagine a scenario ending badly. Gently pause and reset. Remind yourself, I choose to see this day unfolding for my highest good. There's no need to battle negative thoughts. They're simply old patterns. Acknowledge them, let them pass, and then refocus on the image of peace and achievement. Each time you do this, you strengthen new neural pathways that favor optimism. In addition to mental images, incorporate affirmations like, I walk through today with grace, guided by love and clarity. Blend these words into your visualization as though they're part of the scene. For example, if you're picturing a successful meeting, hear yourself calmly stating your points and see your colleagues responding with respect. Mutually beneficial outcomes are possible when you hold that vision as part of your morning intention. Over time, you may notice subtle changes in how you approach your day. You might feel more poised, less reactive, and more open to supportive encounters. Visualization doesn't guarantee that every event will go exactly as imagined, but it does prepare you to handle twists with a calm, trusting demeanor. This shift can be the miracle that changes your life in small but meaningful ways. As you sow seeds of positive expectation, you become more attuned to opportunities and resources that align with your aspirations. Now that you've set a vibrant mental stage, let's reinforce those good vibes by exploring a powerful practice of gratitude. Because when you saturate your dawn with thankfulness, you invite an abundance of miracles to flow throughout your day. Gratitude is more than a polite response to life's blessings. It's a transformative energy that shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present and wonderful. In the first quiet minutes of your day, gratitude can blossom like a gentle flower, reminding you that even amidst challenges, there are always reasons to feel appreciative. This warmth of recognition helps you vibrate at a level that naturally draws in more positive experiences, often in the form of everyday miracles. Consider starting a small ritual where, upon waking, you mentally list 3 things you're thankful for. They can be as simple as the comfort of your bed, the gift of breath, or the stillness outside your window. By doing this before your mind races toward tasks or worries, you anchor yourself in a thankful mindset. You might say silently, "I am grateful for a restful night's sleep, for this soft pillow, and for the chance to experience a new day." Notice how your body relaxes into relief and contentment. Some like to keep a bedside journal dedicated to gratitude. Jotting down a few sentences each morning can illuminate aspects of your life you've taken for granted. Rereading these entries weeks or months later can be a powerful reminder of how consistently you're cared for by life. If you prefer a mental approach, simply pausing to reflect on the good in your world can be just as uplifting. Gratitude also helps neutralize negative thoughts that might creep in. When you affirm, "I give thanks for the opportunities this new day holds," you shift from dreading the unknown to welcoming it. It's like switching on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you see the path more clearly. This makes it easier to cope with unexpected events or minor setbacks, as your foundation is built on appreciation rather than anxiety. Beyond personal well-being, a grateful heart enriches your relationships. When you consistently feel thankful, you're more inclined to express kindness, patience, and compassion toward others. This can lead to better connections at home, among friends, or in the workplace. Such harmonious interactions often spark synchronicities: a phone call at the perfect moment, a helping hand when you need it most, or a new friendship that feels predestined. Call it coincidence if you wish, but the more you dwell in gratitude, the more you'll notice these serendipitous moments. And yes, gratitude can be challenging when life feels overwhelming, but that's precisely when it's most needed. Even if it's hard to find something large to appreciate, start with the small: the warmth of a shower, the smell of coffee, or the hug of a loved one. By focusing on what you do have, you send out a signal of acceptance and trust to the universe. And trust, when combined with a thankful heart, creates an environment ripe for miracles to flourish. Now that your morning is infused with gratitude, let's explore how you can gently release any worries lingering in your subconscious, making space for new and radiant possibilities to step into your life. Even on the best of mornings, remnants of unease or stress can bubble up. Perhaps you dreamed about a conflict, or an unresolved issue from yesterday weighs on your heart. Rather than resisting these worries, you can use your quiet dawn moments to acknowledge and let them go. Doing so liberates your mental and emotional energy, making room for miracles to step forward and surprise you with their grace. A simple way to release worries is through a brief guided reflection. Close your eyes. Envision a stream of golden light flowing down from above, softly washing over your head and shoulders. As it travels, picture it gathering any tension or anxiety you might be holding. Then watch as that light cascades away, carrying your troubles into the ground or dissolving them into the atmosphere. You might whisper, "I allow any worries to be gently released. I trust that solutions will find me at the perfect time." If you find your mind stubbornly clinging to a particular fear, give that fear a name or an image. Let's say you're anxious about finances. Label that emotion financial concern and see it as a small cloud drifting past. Your goal isn't to pretend the problem doesn't exist, but to unhook from the panic or dread that keeps you stuck. By recognizing the worry without letting it define you, you reclaim the power it once held over you. Breathwork is another potent tool. A few slow, controlled inhales and exhales can soothe your nervous system, preventing fear from escalating. Try inhaling for a count of 4, holding for a moment, and exhaling for a count of 6. As you release each breath, silently affirm something like, "With this exhale, I release all that no longer serves me." This rhythmic breathing tells your body you're safe in the present moment, freeing you to focus on creative solutions rather than problems. Sometimes, solutions to pressing challenges become clear only after you've let go of frantic worry. Anxiety can narrow your perception, blinding you to potential answers right in front of you. By welcoming the morning with a calm, deliberate approach, you stay open to fresh perspectives. It's as though you're saying, "I'm ready to receive help, insight, and unexpected blessings." This openness naturally paves the way for small and large miracles. Recognize, too, that releasing worry doesn't mean you don't care. It simply means you're shifting from panic to constructive awareness. In this space of peace, you become receptive to intuitive nudges. A sudden idea, a flash of inspiration, or a helpful resource you overlooked. Often, that's exactly how miracles appear, through subtle, almost ordinary channels that you only notice when you're relaxed enough to pay attention. Now, having eased the grip of worries, let's deepen our exploration of how to raise your vibrational energy each morning so you magnetize experiences that resonate with the joy and harmony you're cultivating. Everything in this universe, from the cells in your body to the thoughts in your mind, carries a vibrational frequency. When your energy is low, life can feel like a struggle, punctuated by obstacles and frustrations. But when you deliberately lift your vibration, the day seems to flow with more ease, and you become a magnet for uplifting people and circumstances. The morning is an ideal time to tune your personal frequency to a higher, more harmonious note. You've already been practicing key components of this process: silence, affirmations, gratitude, and letting go of worries. These steps naturally raise your vibration by cleaning up mental clutter and emotional weight. Think of each supportive morning practice as another note in a melody of well-being. Affirmations. Add hope, gratitude adds warmth, releasing worry adds clarity, and so on. In addition to these steps, consider a small action that sparks joy. Maybe you'll spend a few minutes sipping tea by a sunny window, reading an inspiring paragraph from a book, or listening to gentle music that uplifts your heart. This purposeful indulgence in something purely pleasant can act like a gentle push for your energy field, nudging it toward brightness. Some people also enjoy a brief movement routine, a light stretch, a slow yoga flow, or even dancing to a favorite song. Physical motion stirs your circulation, delivering oxygen throughout your body and mind. As your muscles warm and your breath deepens, you might find yourself smiling, even if it's subtle. That smile is a direct measure of your energy rising, inviting the day to greet you with warmth. If you notice negativity creeping back in, don't let it derail your efforts. Simply observe it. Ah, there's a thought of doubt again. Then pivot to an affirmation like, I am free to choose a loving perspective. My energy is precious, and I guide it toward joy. This conscious redirection fortifies the new, higher vibration you're aiming to maintain. Over time, these small, repeated choices solidify a new normal for your emotional state, one that's more attuned to peace and possibility. The real magic here isn't in avoiding all discomfort. Life will still offer its lessons and challenges. But when you consistently raise your vibration at dawn, you're better equipped to handle those challenges with composure and optimism. You'll notice solutions appear more readily, synchronicities become frequent, and your overall resilience grows. These are the miracles that seem subtle on the surface, but profoundly reshape the texture of your life. With your energy now humming at a brighter frequency, let's expand our view to include the intuitive signals that often go unnoticed in a busy day. By incorporating a few minutes of reflective silence, you can forge a bridge between your heart's wisdom and the practical guidance you need to navigate each day's twists and turns. Intuition can be described as your inner compass, quietly nudging you with gentle hints and nudges about what aligns with your highest good. Unfortunately, amid the clamor of life, these subtle signals often go unheard. Yet in the early morning hush, before you're inundated with social media updates, deadlines, or responsibilities, intuition has a clear channel to speak. By dedicating just a few moments to nurturing this connection, you allow the miracle of inner wisdom to guide you throughout the day. One way to amplify intuition in the morning is through journaling. After you've spent time in silence or affirmed your daily intentions, open a notebook and free write whatever comes to mind. Don't worry about grammar or structure. Let the words flow. You might discover insights about relationships, solutions to problems, or reflections that bring surprising clarity. The act of putting pen to paper can usher hidden knowledge from your subconscious into the light. Another approach is to recall your dreams. Often dreams hold symbolic messages that speak to deeper emotional currents or creative solutions. When you wake, if you remember a dream snippet, jot it down. As you revisit these notes over time, you may notice recurring themes or patterns that reveal what your intuition wants you to explore. Even if you don't fully understand these images right away, acknowledging them can spark revelations later. Once you've captured anything that arises, close your eyes again and ask a simple question. What do I need to know today? Breathe softly and see if any impressions form, a word, an image, or a gentle feeling. Sometimes you might receive nothing tangible. That's okay. The mere act of asking plants a seed of openness. As the hours progress, stay alert for external signs or coincidences that answer your question. It could be a conversation snippet you overhear, a headline that resonates, or a sudden realization about a choice you need to make. Affirm, I trust the wisdom within me to reveal what I need at the perfect time. This trust fosters a cycle of reciprocity. The more you honor your intuition, the clearer and more frequent its guidance becomes. Soon, you'll sense a comforting presence, as though a steady inner voice has your back. That's how everyday miracles slip in, through small but significant whispers that steer you towards beneficial encounters, timely opportunities, or healing experiences. In our logical, fast-paced world, intuition is often underrated. Yet by integrating even a brief intuitive practice each morning, you become more centered and discerning. You no longer rely solely on external validation, but honor the quiet truth your soul already knows. As you do this consistently, your sense of self-trust grows. You realize that the best answers often arise from within, merging seamlessly with the flow of your outer life. Now let's gather these strands: affirmations, gratitude, releasing worries, raising vibrations, and intuitive listening into a concluding embrace. We'll see how these morning rituals coalesce into a singular message of hope, love, and the miracle that awaits each new day. In the hush of morning, you hold the power to shape your day before it truly begins. By listening in silence upon waking, you open a sacred space for transformation, one that offers profound calm, clarity, and a readiness to accept life's gifts with an open heart. You've explored how to harness affirmations, self-love, visualization, gratitude, worry release, elevated vibrations, and intuitive guidance to create a foundation where miracles aren't just possible, but quietly inevitable. These practices aren't gimmicks or empty rituals. They're gentle, potent invitations to engage with each sunrise in a way that honors your own worth and potential. When you greet the dawn with deliberate stillness, you're effectively saying, "I am a co-creator of my reality, and I choose to approach this day from a place of empowerment rather than reactivity." This single declaration, repeated daily, can weave a profound sense of purpose into every aspect of your life, from relationships to work to personal passions. Of course, there will be days when the alarm rings and you feel far from inspired. That's all right. Consistency, not perfection, is the key. Even 5 minutes of focused silence can reset your emotional compass. Over time, these small acts accumulate into a nurturing morning habit, gently reworking negative patterns into loving, self-affirming ones. With patience, you'll notice a shift. Problems feel less daunting, solutions appear more fluidly, and your heart remains more open to everyday wonders. Remember that miracles needn't be dramatic to be life-changing. Sometimes it's the subtle alignment of events, a chance meeting, a comforting insight, a new sense of resilience that reminds you the universe is listening. By attuning yourself to gratitude and higher vibrations at the break of day, you become far more likely to recognize these blessings, big or small. Your perspective widens, allowing you to see the golden threads of synchronicity weaving through your routine. Whenever doubt creeps in, return to the morning silence. Let it cradle you in acceptance, reaffirm your worth, and remind you that a miracle can be as simple as a peaceful mind or an unexpected smile that changes your entire outlook. Affirm, "I welcome every new day with trust in life's goodness. I am worthy of miracles, and I choose to see them unfolding all around me." Let these words echo in your mind as you begin each day. And so, as you open your eyes tomorrow, let your first breath be one of gratitude, your first thought be one of self-love, and your first action be a gentle intention for a day touched by grace. In that quiet space, you're already creating your miracle, a transformation born from within, fueled by the loving energy you bring forth. May each sunrise remind you that you are cherished, powerful, and always capable of inviting a miracle to change your life, one silent, heartfelt morning at a time.